Why hello there everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is MR.CRABBY. Do you want to earn up to $250 per article? If so, then keep watching as I show you how in this video. The website we're looking at today is called Crackit.com. Crackit.com features some of the most funny and sometimes bizarre articles you can read online. And the good thing about this website is that they offer freelance opportunities for aspiring writers looking for ways to earn online. So, how does this work? After signing up to the site's writers forum, you have to write up a pitch and post it in the workshop on the forum. Your pitch will then be reviewed, and if it is accepted, you will be required to write a draft and send it to them. The deadline for sending the draft is 2 weeks, after which they will contact you for payment. Make sure that you have a PayPal account ready for payment. Now let's talk about requirements. You will need to write 6 entries per pitch, following a brief explanation of each entry and a quote from a source that backs up what you're saying. Keep in mind that there are some sources they do not accept, like wikis for example. And your pitch should be less than 2,500 words. Once you send your draft, you can expect a payment of $150 for your first 4 articles, after which they will start paying you $250 for each article you submit. I will leave links to their FAQ in the description box below, so make sure to check it out for more detailed information. I think this is a great way to earn money online if you love writing, so don't waste any more time trying those get-paid to websites where you pay pennies. Invest some time and earn yourself some decent money. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you'd like to help the channel grow, consider subscribing. See you in the next video.